Hello traders, and welcome to Trading the Trend. I am Dennis, and this is my weekend report for the week ending July 1st. And here we are looking at the S&P 500, and you can see for the week we've had this big beautiful green candle erasing all the losses from the previous 3 weeks. So that's great news. We definitely recovered from the Brexit vote. Actually, we're well above where we started the week last week, so good news here. Let's take a look at some other areas. The U.S. dollar. And the thing I found interesting here is we've made 2 attempts to get above the 40-week moving average and have failed. So this is kind of looking like we might see some dollar weakness. We've been very much stuck in a sideways market. We're kind of near the lower end of that sideways movement, but this is kind of looking like we might see just a little weakness in the dollar in the coming weeks. Now, where the money is to be made right now is in commodities. Let's take a look at the Gold Miners Index, and look at this thing. I mean, it's just been on a tear this year. Another big strong week. Maybe we need a pullback before it gets any higher, but this thing has been exploding to the upside. If we come out here a little bit wider, you can see we have a lot of room to head higher because we had this massive drop. I mean, you have to go all the way back here until you see just how far down we went. So we've definitely put in a good bottom, and if this is truly going to be a move up, it's still in its early stages, so there's a lot of upside potential in this trade here. Gold cleared a hurdle here. We just could not get above this little line here. Last week we stuck our nose above it, and then this week we got a little bit of continuation. The big mover though was silver. Look at this one. I mean, look at that candle this week. Huge move up. We just totally blew away this line of resistance. So maybe we can get a little bit of a pullback. You know, after a big candle like that, you kind of like to see a little bit a weak pullback to give yourself a good spot to get in there. Oil has been stuck just below our $51 line. We made a failed breakout attempt a few weeks ago, and we haven't gotten back up there yet, but not a bad little candle here. Maybe we make another run at it this coming week. So oil, 50-50 chance we move higher next week. Now let's look at our currencies. We'll start with my strong week rankings, and the yen is still number 1. The New Zealand currency is moving up, getting close. I mean, we got actually good action in all the commodity currencies. You know, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are commodity currencies, and the yen is just hanging on because it was just so strong the week before. And of course the pound remains very weak. I wouldn't be doing a whole lot with the pound right now. There will be a time where you're going to want to own the pound. Maybe not quite yet. We still want to let that settle down. Now let's look at actual currency pairs. Here is that sideways consolidation we have in the euro US dollar. I mean, nothing's really changing here. I mean, this thing just will not get out of this range, and until it does, I mean, you can try to play the little moves in the range, but that's about all you got. Maybe if we did get a little bit of a reversal here. Maybe if the dollar, as I showed you, looks to be a little weak this coming week, maybe this thing can get back up to the red line, but there's not a whole lot of directional in this one. And if we look at the Aussie US dollar, that's a little bit better. You know, we've had what do we got, 5 up candles in a row, even though they aren't moving very much. And we did have a pretty good little reversal candle here this week, so maybe the movement will be up to the upside, even if it's not a big move in the Aussie US dollar. Of course, we got to look at the pound yen. I mean, that's the strong weak trade of the moment, and we did get a little bit lower during the week, but we did not make a new low. I mean, the tail from the week before held, and we actually got a little tail down here too. So maybe this is the low for the moment in the pound. So we'll just have to keep watching that. The pound has recovered a little bit against some other currencies, not yet against the yen yet. So that's where we're at, and that's pretty much all I have for you. It is 4th of July weekend here in the U.S., so U.S. markets are closed on Monday, which means there probably won't be a whole lot happening in the currency market on Monday. I probably won't even look at it. I'll set my sights on Tuesday to get back into the currencies, but that's what I have for you, and hopefully everybody has a great weekend. Talk to you later.